Hey, this is Travis Frank with Sportsman's Guide. Today, we're talking turkeys. The spring turkey hunting season is a magical time to be in the woods. This place comes to life and you actually get to communicate with a wild bird. There are a few things that you might want to consider. First, camouflage. Turkeys have amazing eyesight. I wear camouflage head to toe, face mask, and gloves. If they see you move, odds are good that they're gonna be out of there. Next, you have to find the birds. You can scout a property, you can find tracks, you can find feathers, and that will give away a location to where the birds are moving through. Turkeys are creatures of habit. If you find them in a place one day, odds are pretty good they're gonna be back there the next day. Turkeys roost in the trees. So if you know where the turkeys are roosting, it's best to sneak into position in the dark. If you can't get out there in the dark, that's okay. You just have to approach very quietly during the daylight. Often I call on my walk in. If I hear the birds, I stop and then I set up my decoys. You want to put your decoys in an area that's open. Turkeys like to come in and strut. If you're in the open like this, it's a fairly open area. You sneak into a spot to hide and you set your decoys out here in the open. Now this is a hen decoy and this is a Jake decoy. This is my favorite setup. I put these two just like this. The Jake right behind the hen. Now she's sitting down low. That means she's in a posture that says, I'm ready to mate. And spring is mating season for the turkeys. The reason why this is such an effective decoy spread is because this is a Jake decoy, not a Tom. The Jake is not intimidating to other birds. In the wild world, the Tom will come in and beat up other Jakes and other Toms. So if this was a Tom decoy, I run the risk of another Tom that's already had its butt kicked, seeing it and saying, you know, I'm not gonna mess with that. But because it's a Jake that is potentially gonna steal the hen that the boys all want, they're gonna see this and they're gonna come in to beat this guy up. Lastly, the calls. There are three main calls. This is a box call, this is a pot call or a slate call, and then this is a mouth call or a diaphragm call. All of these calls allow you the ability to yelp, to purr, to cluck, to make all the sounds that the hens make. The idea here is that the Tom or the Jake will hear it and usually respond to the call. Now, I like to match whatever the birds are doing. The birds are really aggressive, I get aggressive. If the birds are quiet, I get quiet too. In the wild world, the hen is supposed to go to the Tom. So when you yelp and the Tom gobbles, he thinks she's gonna walk over to him. So if I go quiet, the Tom wonders, hey, where did she go? He'll come over and take a look. Once he sees the decoys, he doesn't want this guy getting his hen, he'll come in and charge. So that's basically how the spring turkey hunt goes in a nutshell. There's a lot of variables that play out. Every hunt is different and unique, which is what makes it so darn exciting. Good luck this season in the field.